Hi YouTubers, and welcome to the channel. If you like, please subscribe now, and if you like the content of this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you don't want anyone interested in the subject I'm talking about, please give us a share. At the moment there's 44,000 Ukrainians who are fleeing the war in the Ukraine. We can't cope anymore with the amount of people that are fleeing that conflict. Plus we've people arriving on our shores from other conflicts. Now we're at bursting point. It's actually going to affect society, the Irish society and social cohesion as well. Because if you're bringing in people and you're on the mass media saying come to Ireland and we'll look after you, and then when they arrive they wind up staying a week or so on the floor of Dublin airport and then get sent to army camps to be put into tents. Now that's just a few of them, but the rest of them have been put into hotel accommodation, etc. The government's been giving a call out to people to take people from the Ukraine war into their homes and look after them, the whole lot. But basically what I'm trying to say is the government has said in March that initially they'd take 100,000 Ukrainians, then they said 200,000, and now it's uncapped. Now, from an accommodation point of view, we have nowhere else to put them until we get our act together. So I would say that we should cap it at what we have now until we have things in place to take more, right? The other thing is, could you imagine a minister for the for health or a minister for education saying that I'm going to build schools, and when the Minister for Finance, who has to finance this and put a proper budget together for it, when the Minister for Finance asks how much is each school going to cost and how many of them are you building, and then imagine the Minister for Education saying, well, it's uncapped, I'm just going to keep throwing them up, building the schools. Now, that is economic suicide for Ireland. And it didn't or ever happen before. But when it comes to the Ukraine war, we have an uncapped amount of people who can come here. The money has to come from somewhere. We can't, even a non-budgetary thing, at the moment we are overflowing. We can't put them anywhere else. There's going to be a lot of Ukrainians now in the college open having to get out of student accommodation they've been in for the whole summer. So, right, we've done what we could. We should look after what's here now, but we should also put a cap on it and suspend anyone else coming in looking for asylum, refugee status, whatever, or coming from the war in Ukraine, until we have it together on how to look after them. What do you think? Do you not think that taking in a lot of people in an unplanned way, doing it in a shoddy way, is going to cause rancour among them, because they were told that they would be looked after properly? Now, the ones that arrived initially are being looked after properly, but the ones that are going to be coming from now on aren't. And they're going to be bypassing other countries that could look after them properly in a much better way. But we're given false promises. They're coming here and they're finding the reality is completely different to what they're expecting. So I would propose to stop this madness and suspend any more people looking for refuge from war until we get our act together. What do you think?